Hello and welcome to episode 9 of The Substitutes. I'll be your host, Cameron Thayer, and joining me are Dylan and Walker this week. Our topics for today are Game Week 28 look back. We're looking at the FA Cup games this past weekend and the semifinal draw for them. We'll also take a look at the UCL draw and see who Arsenal got in that draw, along with other Premier League teams. All right, well, taking a look back at Game Week 28, which was a wee bit ago, some massive results in there, especially in the title race, if I'm not mistaken. We had Liverpool and City drawing 1-1 at Anfield, and Arsenal beating Brentford 2-1. Feels like ages ago since these games happened, but also, game of the weekend, United kicked off at 7:30 and beat Everton 2-0. Who would have thought that? And CPFC letting a late goal against Luton Town to draw it 1-1. And Spurs winning 4-0. 4-0, the one time Walker gives Spurs a win, I'm pretty sure it was, wasn't it? I think it was.
I think it was, yeah. I think he went against it, yeah.
Yeah, he went against it and he got it right.
Did I? I might have. I just wasn't thinking, man. I wasn't thinking. For the issue.
But yeah, title race is fully on, I think, for 3 teams, especially, Arsenal's top of the league, aren't they? Pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we're top of the league. We're up on goal differential by a decent amount, actually, too.
Yeah. Yeah. I think goal differential will be pretty...
by 7, yeah.
Yeah, pretty key in this race. I saw some memes coming out about the goal differential, and Liverpool play Spurs at Anfield. And it was like, come on, Tottenham, let us win 8-0 so our goal differential can get back level with Arsenal, because I know y'all don't want to win.
Well, I had Villa winning, by the way.
You did have Villa winning? Okay.
Yeah, I checked
I was about to say. I don't think there was one. But
No, I will say, though, this past game week with them and Fulham, I had Spurs winning. And then I looked back at it, I was like, did I just have Spurs winning? And then I switched it.
He's got Spurs winning and he got it wrong. He's full of America. Oh, man. But the title race goes as is. Arsenal sit on 64. Liverpool also on 64, but Arsenal's goal difference is 46 compared to Liverpool's 39. And City are on 63 points with the 35 goal difference. The top 4 race, which is most likely going to be 5 places for Champions League this season for the Premier League, is Aston Villa on 56 points, Tottenham on 53, and Manchester United on 47 with the game in hand on Villa. So if we win our game in hand, we'll be 6 points off of Villa. So that would be class, especially because they're in a different competition. So we'll see. I'm pretty confident that we'll at least hopefully get one of those places, but you never know. Never know. Last time I did this, we got beat. I can't remember who, but
we are back.
Yeah, we are back. And then Fulham strolled into Old Trafford and won first time and before I was born.
Yeah.
So that was
the
sweet.
The crazy thing is I mean, Fulham are on like red hot form right now in the Prem.
Fulham are on fire.
I think they've won 3 straight. Something.
Don't they do this every year though, where they'll go on a run of like 7 games and they'll get to safety and then they'll just dud to the end of the season?
They lost to Wolves. I didn't.
That's pretty much all the mid-table teams, though, because we saw it with Bournemouth as well, that they started out the year terrible, then had like Palace a 7-game win streak.
Palace started off well.
CPFC.
And
then everybody got hurt because we don't do anything at training.
Because Roy's boys was
they just take the week off. Yeah.
West Ham
starting on game day.
West Ham starting after we absolutely, destroyed them. They started to find a little bit of form.
Yep.
Oddly enough.
They just needed
to wake up.
European footy to come back in for the.
Well, they got Kudus and Paqueta back as well, which is huge for them.
Yeah.
Which is weird. I feel like Paqueta, I don't see him as someone like that's that big of a difference maker, but he does, like, they play with like a different type of confidence when he's on the pitch.
Yeah.
He's someone that like takes the pressure off, and because outside of like Bowen is more of like not like Antonio in the same sense, but like he's not going to be someone you can like hoof it up to and go create something, hold this up.
Bowen's not a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
at the end of
he's
the
done a
day.
good job at it, but yeah, he's not a 9.
No. No. No, he's not at all.
Yeah, and I also feel like the goal differential is going to come into, or might become like a pretty substantial thing towards the end of the title race, especially if
Especially
it
because y'all are
stays this close.
level on points,
Yeah.
as is.
I'd be really disappointed though if the season ended in like 2 teams level on points and it went down to goal differential though.
Yeah.
I hope
That
that's
would
not
be-
the case.
I saw this. I was watching this thing about Michael Owen. I mean, first off, I don't know why I'm listening to anything Michael Owen says because that guy's a complete idiot. But he was like, this year might be the first year where the best team in the Premier League doesn't win the Premier League.
Who's he talking about? Liverpool?
He was saying that he said this. Well, he was slandering Arsenal. He was like, well, Manchester City are the best team in the Premier League, and
Why is he twerking
Liverpool
for
are the
City?
most exciting team to win, but Arsenal might win it. And it was like,
What are Arsenal then? Are they just like
what are we? Yeah, I guess
old
we're
team?
just lucky. But yeah, I was just like, it's a weird
I
take.
feel like if anything, Arsenal are pretty exciting to watch. I mean, it's not like I love watching Arsenal, but I think they were more exciting last year though than this year. I don't know. I feel like they
Yeah,
were
I think there was definitely. I mean, we're just a lot. Like, there's the confidence that we have this year is a lot higher than it was last year. So we're not letting these games become a lot more, back and forth. Yeah, that we control the game for the most part.
And the timing of this like string of results is huge.
Yeah.
Putting all the pressure on everybody else basically. I mean, you're battering teams 4, 5, 6-0. Like, it's like step up. Like, you have to catch us.
Yeah, I also feel like last year, like, we weren't as defensively sound. Like, we would dominate games possession wise, but I mean, we would get killed on the break, like
that
people
Southampton
countering,
game.
and yeah, I mean, it happened to us against Forest last year, Newcastle. I mean, towards the end of the year, and it just kind of screwed our whole season.
Yeah,
but that partnership between Gabriel and Saliba's like one of the best.
With Rice in front too. I mean,
yeah, and Rice is. I mean, gosh, yeah. I couldn't imagine when we get Partey and Timber back. Timber's supposedly going to be back for starting 11 football after international break. Reports are saying.
Did you see the video of Tyrone Mings doing rehab though?
No, I have not seen that. I swear if he comes back in the season.
No. Tyrone Mings is not going to be back. But it showed like the difference, like the amount of muscle loss in his right leg in which he like tore his ACL or whatever he tore.
Oh yeah,
versus his left leg that's been healthy this whole time. It's like night and day. Like, it's like a twig versus like his massive.
Well, it's because you overcompensate a lot, so it's just kind of.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean that's like. Can we really expect Timber to be back after the international break?
Yeah, I mean, that's outlandish. I mean, yeah, but he did also tear his ACL, in August?
Yeah, I mean,
that's 8 months.
Recovery times are crazy now, but
I mean, I could have been playing. I could have been playing after 8 months. I kind of chose not to because there's no gain in it. It's like, go I'm back out. I don't need
Sunday league. Come on, man. Come on, you got to do it all in for Sunday league.
Yeah. But I don't know. I could see it. I think Mikel, the way he is, I mean, you know how long it takes for players to get back into the swing of things for him. I mean, Partey, it's like, dude,
it's been all season.
I don't know. Yeah. It was like a hamstring injury originally.
Just kept recurring.
Old hamstring.
But there's no need to rush Timber back as well, it seems like, at this point. Because, I mean, Tomiyasu is coming back to fitness as well. Plus, he just signed his contract extension. Yeah, Kiwior's been good.
He's been really good. I honestly think if Zinchenko would have been in this position the whole time, I don't know if we'd be in first and flying as much.
No. But Kiwior is not your left back, obviously. He's a
center back. He's
a center back. It's just sad though, as Zinni. I mean, you bought him from City, and he can't even get in over Kiwior, who is a center back.
It's
I
his
think it's just. I think
defensive
it's just. Yeah, I was
abilities,
gonna say. I
man.
think it's just the way things are shifting now, where it's like you have one wing back bomb up, and the other one shifts in to like make a back three.
And it's working well because Ben White's. I mean, he's amazing. I mean, you could arguably
Especially
say that he's the best right back in the Prem this year. You can. If you look at the
we could argue
statistics,
it. Yeah, we
he
could
has
argue it.
he doesn't have one error leading towards a goal. I mean, who would you say is better other than him? You can say Kyle Walker. I will say that's fair, but Kyle Walker's
Kyle
also not
Walker-
playing week in, week out.
I feel like he's kind of fallen off a bit this year.
What are you gonna say, Dallo?
Dude, man, he is bang on. He is bang on world class.
Dallo is good, but he's not better
Dude.
than Ben White.
He's better going forward, and he's almost
Don't
just as
say he's
good
better
defensively.
now.
He's almost just as good. Bro, Dallo has been our most consistent player all season.
Yeah,
He's
also
not missed a game.
he hasn't missed a game. See, that's bad because I thought he missed like a good stretch due to injury.
Well, he may have missed a couple games where like Juan Bissaka got some run in, but like, nah,
But that also might have been when he was at left back.
I've seen so many stats and so many people say that Dallo is one of the better right backs in the Premier League.
No,
and Jose Mourinho said he's going to be world class.
I will say, I think
you know
he
what
might
that
be.
means.
Jose said it. Stamp it.
I might say he's top 3. I mean, Dallo. I think the three best
top 3.
I think the 3 best right backs this season. I'm not saying like in skill wise or anything, but based
all
off
time
of form,
ever Diogo Dallo.
form this season, it's Ben White, Dallo, and I would say probably
Trent. You can't leave Trent out. But I mean, he's not a defender. He's a right winger.
Very good.
I mean, but Trent, he's also had injury problems. I mean, the Connor Bradley kids come in and played a lot.
That's fair.
And he has played an inverted role. Those 3 are not playing inverted roles. So like I mean, you can say he's playing right back, but he's playing the inverted role. So he's more so playing center mid.
Well, what's Ben White playing then?
He's playing. I mean, he doesn't really. He comes in sometimes, but he's not really like inverted. I feel like we've kind of done away with the invertedness. Sorry,
Ben White had your first shot against Porto.
Yeah, because he's flowing up the wing.
Yeah, mate. So he's up there, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's also playing. I mean, dude, his defensively this year he's been.
See, but this is my thing. Like when you look at a right back, all right, Arsenal, how much are they actually defending? Like seriously.
Not that much. I mean, like I think we average like 69% possession or something like that.
If that, maybe they're defending 10 minutes a game. Let's be honest. Like on it, and in the whole 90 minutes, I bet they defend. United we're defending 75, maybe 80 minutes of the game. So
all of a sudden now Juan Bissaka is the best. Juan Bissaka is also the best.
I said Diogo Dallo.
Juan Bissaka has been the best right back in the league since he broke through the Palace team.
Yeah, well, you can have him back because he just never fit for us. We'll take Elise and we'll call it a deal, all right? Cheers. Elise and 30 million, and we got a deal.
Oh, that's a nightmare.
I would say, dude, the only thing I would say Palace would take is like Bissaka,
Harry Maguire,
and then like 60 mil at least. I would say.
Yes. Thank you.
Wasn't it? What did you say his buyout clause was?
It's never really been published, but I mean, it was 30. It was like 35 mil in the summer. So like, I assume it's. I would like to think it's at least doubled, but I mean, Palace are also kind of stupid.
I mean,
like, I've seen links with like Gehi being linked for like 50 to 60 mil when it's like, I mean, this guy was like the U21 captain. He's already
he's
England international
now, isn't he? He's 25 now.
Let me check the age, but I mean, still,
at least he's 22 or 23.
No, Gehi's 23 right now, and
oh dang, okay.
Elise is 22.
We're also going to go a little bit off topic on this one.
Elise is probably worth of. I would say realistically, like if I were to think we were trying to sign him, I would say I would want to spend about 70 million. I'd be okay with spending 70 million.
Gehi 70? Wait, who?
No.
For Elise.
Oh.
Gehi should be.
I would even say 80. The way the market is nowadays.
80 to 100 is what I would like to receive for Elise if we were forced to sell him.
It's tough though, because
it should be because everybody's like hyping up Branthwaite as like the big center back to buy this summer, but like he's in a very similar position. Like his contract, I think it's either a year after this or 2 years, but he hasn't really had any talks to renew.
I think they're both. I think those two are both very
60,
solid center backs.
70 British tax, like, yeah.
I feel like,
I will say Gay's better than Branthwaite.
I've seen shouts for him to be included, like Branthwaite to be in the Euro squad over Gay, and I'm like,
yeah, I don't know.
I
know United are hot and keen on getting old Branthwaite into the OT. But...
yeah, but you have Lissandra, but he also has not been healthy, so it's like.
Well,
I think Gay, left-sided center back. So.
I think Gay would be better for you guys to buy than Elise from us. If you guys bought one player from Palace,
we need a ball-playing center back. I don't know if Gay's ball-playing.
Y'all do need that, but
I mean, he is. He gets overshadowed because everybody likes to focus on Anderson playing the big diagonals. But I mean, Gay's, in my opinion, better. Playing out in the back.
He's not been playing out the back at Everton, I'll tell you that.
Honestly,
he's been loving it.
Dude, I would like to see Pellistri get some run in at United too.
Pellistri's on loan,
but he
isn't
needs
he?
to just go.
I know, yeah, they loaned him out in January, but he's, dude, I think he's class.
No, we just have too many wingers, though. I'm tired of freaking all these dang wingers that we have.
You have a bunch of young wingers that aren't good. That's the issue.
Ahmad
Garnacho.
He had 3 out of 4 goal involvements, by the way, on the Liverpool game.
On the game of the season.
On the game of the season at the weekend.
Dude, I will say he's your best player. I've been calling it too. I've also been saying that for a while that I think Garnacho is like. I mean, he's top quality, but
he's totally going down the Ronaldo path.
Yeah, he is. But he's not going to Madrid. He's staying at United with Colby. With Colby, Rasmus, and Garnacho gonna stay with the lads.
I just could never see Garnacho in a Real Madrid jersey.
I couldn't either. I don't know.
I strictly, honestly, I could only see him in the United.
He's such a Ronaldo fanboy. He totally
he is. He would do anything he could to get to Real Madrid. But
I don't think he. But like, who is he? Like Vinny?
What is he gonna?
Vinny's gonna be there for the next
6
years, 7 years.
Then Mbappe.
Vinny's gonna be there forever.
Gili Rababi.
Yeah, and then also Rodrigo.
And Rodrigo.
I mean, it's a nightmare.
And then
he is.
And then Michael Elise. For
Michael Elise.
Isn't
Bakayo Zaka?
To play left back.
Garnacho only 16 or 19.
He's young.
19. But then you got Anthony. He's going to fly to Mexico on straight to Madrid.
Dude, is he gonna pick up form after this Liverpool game?
Mate, he's gonna play left back for us. Come on, Anthony.
I can't believe he spun the
He's
Liverpool
got the
back
line.
We played a back four of Juan Masaka, Harry Maguire, Bruno Fernandes, and Anthony. I mean, we're world class. We are world class. Liverpool couldn't even beat us with that back four.
Did you see where people were Liverpool fans were crying about Bruno not getting a second yellow for that challenge?
Cry more
towards the end of the game at the top of the box.
They couldn't even beat us. I mean, come on. We got Lindelof, Varane, no left back. Well, we had Dallo at left back because he's strapping up Mo Salah.
Is that fucking good?
Yeah, he's just brilliant, isn't he? No Casemiro, so we had Scott and Cobby, so no centre defensive mid, and then front three was normal, but. Anyways.
That's passion FC if I've ever seen it.
It was just more passion than anything. You could tell in the first 20
minutes. They wanted it more,
passion.
Man. It means more. It means more.
But then, around halftime, it just meant more for Liverpool. But then at the end of the game, it meant more for us to win and get through. But we're going to change into a topic we've not talked about at all. And I'm going to share my screen. And hopefully this works perfectly. But
I've had it.
You guys see it?
There we go, yeah.
Leeds United have been caught. Leeds United have caught Leicester City after Leicester City have dropped the last 3 games.
Oh, wow.
The race for back in the Premier League is tight.
Kieran McKenna.
Yeah,
Ipswich, 81 points. Yeah, that's
I'm loving
amazing.
that. I would
Isn't
really
that crazy.
I would love for Southampton to get. I would love for it to be Leeds, Leicester, Southampton to get back up into the Prem.
No. How are you going to say that with Ipswich in third on 81 points?
Two games in hand on Ipswich, so if they win them, they could be 2 games off them.
Southampton also has some some great players that in their club right now. Like they have that Mara guy, the French kid. He's pretty solid.
Sekou Mara,
they also have the Uruguayan guy. Yeah, Alcaraz.
He's on
Suleiman.
Isn't he on loan to Juve right now though?
Mason Holgate, Ryan Fraser. They have Samuel Edozie.
They have this Carlos Alcaraz guy as well.
Yeah, I thought he was on loan to Juve though.
He is on loan, but he'll be back probably.
Right.
Well, I think they have a buy option for
Yeah.
If they don't get promoted though, and
I bet you
buys Alcaraz, a championship club getting 40 mil for a player is
that's insane.
I just think
yeah, I can agree with that.
I feel like there's gotta be some sort of clause to if they get promoted to the Premier League, they can't. Yeah. It wouldn't make sense, at least if they it would make sense if they stayed in the championship. There's buy-on clause, but if they make it to the Prem, it's the buy-on clauses.
Yeah.
Nah, I wanted McKenna as a managerial option before we got Glasner, but I hope that because I think they came up to the championship 2 years ago, and now they're already pushing for automatic promotion. That's the type of stories that you want to see, and you want to see.
That's the type of management that you want.
That's what you want to. You don't want the freaking. We don't need more Norwich and West Brom.
I'm tired of Norwich. I do not want them to go up.
No more yo-yo clubs. Let's get some more Lutons up in here.
But the issue with Ipswich Town's whole squad is they have so many loanees.
But I'll share the screen again. Look at Ipswich though. They look like they play fun football.
He's a Chelsea player. Brandon Williams is he a United player still?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon Williams is.
Is Axel TikToks
more than
is Axel Tuanzebe?
No, is he still bought him?
Okay.
But if you look at
Sarmiento's on loan.
Look at for Ipswich. Look at it. They've got 80 goals for. That's the most in the championship.
They got the best offense. Not great.
That's exciting. That's exciting.
So what if they leak goals?
So what if they leak goals? They'll just come up and leak even more.
Yeah.
That is
Sheffield United
49 goals conceded.
Dude, 49 is the next closest to that. I guess there's 54.
Well, their goal difference, it doesn't matter. Still third best in the league.
That's Norwich. Nobody cares about Norwich.
Yeah, but even these lower. Oh God, 77 Rotherham.
No, okay. Here's another thing. We need to talk about with the championship. Look at the point differential from 23 to scroll back down.
Wow, yeah, that's a close one.
23 to 24th. 18 point gap.
No. And then, look at how tight it is above.
From 15th and up.
You mean
8 points?
15th up
15th and down?
Yeah, 8 points separates the bottom 8.
Yeah, 46 to
I was thinking
38. 8-point gap from 23 to 15.
It's all to play for.
Yeah, and an 8-point gap from 15
you know who I'd love to have up in the Prem? Millwall.
I love Millwall as well.
Millwall, dude, they have some absolute insane supporters.
I think Leeds and Leicester will probably get, the 2 auto bids, but the third one will be interesting.
Yeah,
the playoffs.
Yeah. Who's on that Leeds team right now?
They got
Somerville, Noto.
They don't have Harrison anymore, right?
They got Patrick Bamps as well.
Archie Gray is going to be a baller.
Somerville, he's still there. Rutter's
had a good year. Junior Firpo is probably one of the worst left backs ever.
Yeah.
Is he still bad?
They still got Pascal. Millier. They still got him. I'm surprised they still
they
have
got
him.
Jaden Anthony from Bournemouth.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's on loan or if they signed him, but yeah.
They got Big Joe Gelhardt as well.
They still got Meslier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, he's like the worst / best like young goalkeeper. Like he just does some of the dumbest things ever, and then he just has an absolute terrible. Yes, dude. It's just like I've never seen someone have such a high ceiling, but then also like just be like this guy has no future as well.
That's interesting. 21 goals from Mr. Sammy Smodics, and he's plays for Blackburn Rovers, who sits all the way down in 17th.
I mean, he's keeping them up, man.
He's just carrying the team.
Oh my God, Adam Armstrong. That's why Southampton.
Look at that striker with 15
Adam
assists.
Armstrong is awful.
Dude, he's awful in the Prem. In the Championship, he's an absolute goal threat. He always pops off.
18 goals, 11 assists in the. How the hell? How does he go so crazy in
this
Championship?
I might be wrong, but I think the Leif Davis guy is either a left or right back for Ipswich.
Oh, really? This guy? Let's see.
Well, Rutter is he's a striker and has 15 assists.
This guy is.
He's a left back. Born in 1999, so he's 24.
Yeah, bang on for Mr. Leif Davis. Place of birth, Newcastle.
I can't imagine his accent.
Yeah,
1 goal, 17 assists.
That's mad.
That is
insane at left back.
He's given those those vibes from Leverkusen with like
Grimaldo and Frimpong.
Frimpong. Just not as lethal of a goal scorer.
All right, well, let's get back on track, and we'll talk about a little bit of the FA Cup games. Massive games they were. Obviously, we had a couple dud games before, the game of the weekend, as always, and game of the season for the lads from Manchester. I mean, tell you what, didn't watch the game, but, got loads of texts about it. I was on the boat having some pints. But wow. 4-3 extra time. Old Trafford was buzzing. I rewatched most of the game, not all of it, but couldn't watch the whole. What was it? Almost 2 hours worth of, over 2 hours worth of game time. Yeah, I could. I mean, Rashford from missing a chance to banging one in to
dude.
He's
lucky. He's lucky.
Colby Mano off and everybody losing their shit. I mean, ended up winning the game, so that's all you can do. That's all you can do. Anthony coming on the 71st minute, scored in the 87th minute. I mean, bang on.
Big from him, yeah.
I can't believe that Klopp took off. I mean, I guess they were up 2-1, so it makes sense, but he took off Salah in the 77th minute, but I mean, took him off. They didn't have him for extra time, so.
I think that's also just because he didn't want to risk any.
That's true.
It was his hamstring that he had just come back from, right?
Dude, I saw this reporter come out and they were like, yeah, now Amad Diallo won't be able to make the semifinal game against
Coventry.
Oh my gosh. What?
I think
he was going to play.
I was like, well, wait a second. The red cards for FA Cup, they carry to the Prem.
Yeah.
So this is the next Prem game.
I think Diallo is fine, but I think there's a guy for Coventry that ran onto the field for their celebrations with their last-minute winner, but the cards don't carry over the same, so he's actually suspended for the FA Cup game.
Bang on, decent.
So it's like, damn.
It's Haji Wright versus Manchester United. Come on.
Dude, did you get to watch any of that Wolves Coventry game?
Nah, I just saw the highlights, but holy cow.
Second half was insane. I woke up and just turned that on because I was like, I don't really. It was
It was
Chelsea was playing, I think, or something.
Yeah, but all three. I mean, those 3 games were all. I mean, a lot of goals scored in all 3 of them.
Newcastle game, that was boring, but
yeah, I mean, that one. But I'm talking about those 3. I mean, what it was like 4-3, 4-3, or 4-2.
Yeah, 4-3, 4-2, 3-2. I mean,
those are pretty good games.
All you can ask for from footy right there. But
that Coventry comeback was crazy.
Haji Wright's goal looked like Colby Mano's goal against Wolves.
He just smashed it in.
Had loads of similarities, but not as much of a run. But, I mean, as a United fan, you can't really ask for more. We're in the FA Cup semi-final. We're against Coventry. likely to get City in the final. I don't think Chelsea will get to the final. How long? I mean, I'm praying for it, but
Chelsea have been the team. I mean, they've drawn City twice this year, right?
Yeah,
4-1 and 1-1, or 4-4 and 1-1.
4-4 and 1-1. Yeah. So I mean, maybe they got a chance.
Maybe in the
And
backyard at
Owen
Wembley.
was saying that Chelsea catch City on a short week break.
Yeah,
but I mean they do play at
right?
home. Yeah, they play at home to Madrid. So if they traveled to Madrid, that'd be interesting. But
I mean, that's so much far though against Madrid in a elimination tie.
Yeah, it's the second leg. So if they don't wrap it up at the Bernabeu, which I don't think they will wrap it up at the Bernabeu.
You don't really walk into there and wrap it up.
They're gonna wrap it up at the Bernabeu.
In your values. Cheers for the 3 points.
Never know. I mean, I'd love to face Chelsea in the final rather than Man City, but you never know. But
I mean, it's like that quote that the Coventry guy came out with.
I haven't seen that.
I think somebody said it in the Instagram chat, but they were like, against Man City, like they're basically perfect, and you just accept that you like don't really have a chance. But United, like they're a top club, yes, but like they have their off days, yeah.
Oh, but we're not that day. We're gonna be on. We're gonna be back on. Because if we're not, I'm gonna lose my shit. If we don't beat Coventry, get to the final, we'll lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Hoyland did the score, and I didn't really see many highlights of him, but I mean, won the game, so you can't really point it out. And plus, it was his first game back. But
I was gonna say, good to get some fitness back in his legs.
Yeah, just a quick fitness. It was more like practice for him since we played Liverpool.
Didn't even really care.
Yeah, just played Liverpool. Just needed a win. Got the win, easy as you like. And I remember on this podcast, I offered Andrew, if we were to win the FA Cup and they were to win the Premier League, would you take it right now? He's like, nah, I'm confident we'll win both. Yeah, but you're not enough. Because you bloody lost the FA Cup.
Yeah, and they're not even going to win Europa League. It looks like Bayern Leverkusen aren't going to lose this year.
No, it's definitely scripted for them to finish in the final.
I don't know how they.
Did you see that game against Qarabag?
Qarabag, yeah.
The Uzbekistanian team.
Patrick, dude, 2 goals in stoppage time.
Dude, they were the final leg of a parlay, bro. They won me like $600.
They won you
but
a good amount. I was
about to lose $600. It was like the one team where I was like, all right, dude, I'm put this team in, like up the odds a tad bit, but like I was like, there's no way they lose at home. Yeah. And then I went from like miss the sads first until like the happies first. Couldn't believe my eyes.
But we will move right into something, Walker, your team's in, some competition that your team's in, the Champions League.
Oh, United, are they not in it?
I
thought they were in it.
Started in it, but we didn't quite do well. We're down to the last 8 in the Champions League, and the draw was Man City playing Real Madrid, Arsenal playing Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid playing Borussia Dortmund, and PSG playing Barcelona. That'll be interesting tie. PSG and Barcelona.
No, I like all the ties.
I do like the fact that it is a bunch of like big clubs. Like there's no weird kind of like they're in it kind of club.
I really hope that Atletico beat Dortmund because I would love to either Barca or PSG because either one of them are going to want to go all out and then they're just going to get hit with the meanest Diego Simeone deep block. Yeah.
Yeah, the weird thing is about Atletico is that their form has been so up and down recently. Mm-hmm. You don't know what team you're getting. I mean, they got smoked by Barcelona on the weekend.
Yeah.
They beat Inter in their away leg, I think.
No, they had it. But
they also didn't get a result for like 5 games. Like they didn't get a win for like 5 matches. In the La Liga.
They've been struggling. Recently. They have been struggling. That's for sure.
Yeah, when I was at the game, there was chants going on basically they were like cussing out like Simeone out.
That's crazy though.
Couldn't imagine.
But I had no clue.
They are in 5th. That's insane. They're fifth now behind.
The table's pretty close though, and Girona has been in, or Girona, however you pronounce her name. They've been in awful form recently because they were. I mean, at one point they were
7 points off them, so it's not like
they're still 7 points off them
on their heels. Yeah, Madrid have basically ran away with the title.
I mean, dude, they're even. I mean, they're below Athletic Club, which is. I mean, that's pretty.
Dude, I'll tell you, Barcelona. Ever since Xavi announced he's leaving, I mean, ever since Xavi announced he's leaving, they have been not lost. They've not lost.
Because they basically, I mean, it was kind of, if you look at it, I mean, it's kind of a genius move. Like, they took all of the pressure and criticism that was coming in.
He was like,
it's gone now.
Yeah. Let me guess, dude. He ends up staying somehow. Like,
he said he's not going to stay. I would not be surprised if he stays, if they won the... Dude,
they're not winning La Liga. That's like just impossible. But I would not put it
past them to win the Champions League.
If they win how are you?
They've got a squad to win it, dude. They've got a squad to win it when it's healthy.
They have. I think they have a really solid squad, but there's no way you're winning it when you're having like 16 and like 18-year-olds in your starting 11.
Yeah, but this is almost like flashback 15 years, and this is what Pep did. Like it's kind of. Like I'm obviously not saying obviously, but like the way he's been able to bring back like the importance of La Masia or whatever, bringing up all the youth players and like having them actually have an impact, which is good for them as well because they're broke as shit and like maybe they could sell like a Frankie De Jong for $100 million.
Yeah, right here we take them.
I know they won't do that, but like they actually have like some flexibility
injured?
Now.
Is
he is injured.
Okay, I was about to say because he has been out for a while. And Gavi, Pedro,
definitely.
Frankie.
They all three have been kind of out.
Fernan Torres is injured. Balde is injured, but I mean, it's like, does that really matter?
Just Balde matter.
Balde's like one of the. Balde's like
sucks.
Really good.
Balde's
I was gonna say
pretty freaking good.
He's like one of the best young left backs in the world.
But
He's just the next Junior Firpo. Everyone thought Junior Firpo was the next big left back.
Firpo.
It did come from Boston.
Hey, that mate is ours.
He's got
cooked by Anthony, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, he didn't. Who did he get cooked?
Yeah,
Dan James. I'm pretty sure he got cooked by Dan James before he went to Leeds.
Probably.
Yeah.
Dan James, dude,
had him
he's
on
quick.
toast in training.
Yeah. Videos how he's got burnt on toast and training. Oh, but
dude, but I just PSG Mbappe turns it up like
he does.
Oh yeah, especially because he's leaving.
Dude,
now he's just all right. Well,
have you seen the season he's having right now?
He's having an insane season, but he's not even playing
No
anymore.
one's even talking about it. He has 38 goals and 8 assists in 37 games.
Pretty terrible. Yeah.
I mean, he's playing in the McDonald's league.
He had a hat trick in the last game.
Mbappe, I don't think he gets enough credit. He's definitely the best player in the world. I don't think it's even close.
For sure. I think he's proved it on every stage as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Mbappe is the best player in the world, 100%.
But no one talks about it. No one talks about it, though. That's the thing.
Well, it's because he plays in the McDonald's league.
Yeah, but
get out of there.
But wait until next year he's in the La Liga, which is like it will
be like, oh my God,
just wait until wait until summer until him and Michael Olise win the Euros.
When he's doing he's doing the Ronaldo Messi.
Michael Olise,
he's not going to make the squad, is he?
No, he hasn't even had his debut for the senior team.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, is he going to make the squad?
Just like Saliba's going to be sitting the bench for France somehow.
Whoa, don't do that. He's going to start.
That's I was going to say that's pretty serious.
Thing.
Which is dumb. It's because they do the seniors. They let the seniors.
Yeah, I was going to say Deschamps loves.
On the overlap, they were talking. They're like, "What's one player you could pick out of any team?" For the Euros for England, like who's one player, and they're all thinking, and then Ian Wright goes, Saliba. He doesn't even fucking play for France. He sits on the bench. He was like, we can have him for free. And then Roy Keane was like, no, we need a keeper. He hates Pickford. He said,
which is pretty.
He said the mistake is coming. He said the mistake's coming. He's like, yeah, it's coming. Yeah,
Pickford, he hasn't really had a mistake though for England.
I know he's been world class.
Wait till he does the Robert Green.
Yeah, until he lets it go through the 8-hole.
No, but seriously though, like is Jules Koundé? I don't think he's better than Saliba. I don't think Upamecano is better than him. I don't think Konate is better than Saliba. I think him and Konate are about.
I think this will probably
be close.
This will be Saliba's breakthrough tournament.
Probably.
Well, anyway, let's move on to...
not in the squad anymore, is he?
No, he retired from international football. He's too good for that anyway. Let's move on to the Arsenal. They play Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Walker, you're talking about your beloved Saliba.
I mean, hey, I think so the reports came out. Gabriel injured, international break. I think Mikel Arteta's pulling a Klopp or a Klopp.
No, he's not injured. He's
pulling a Pep. Yeah, it's just like a precautionary so he doesn't get injured because he did get injured. One international break for Brazil. I don't know if it was the last one. I can't remember when it was, but he did get injured for like a couple games. But I think I feel confident. I mean, Bayern don't have their fans in our home game. I mean, obviously there's going to be a couple Bayern fans.
Why is that? What?
They were throwing like firecrackers and fireworks at like on the field and at fans.
In what game?
Against Lazio.
The Lazio.
Right? Yeah.
At the home game or the away game?
I guess whatever the last leg was. So
the home game, they were up. It
was 3-1. I don't know, dude. They're Germans, man. They also committed mass genocide for no reason as well.
Lazio's fans are just as fucked up too.
I was about to say, are they sure that it was Bayern's fans? Because, like, dude, not having any fans is
crazy.
Is insane. Because it's a full pack. Full pack with Arsenal fans.
Well, it won't be full pack though. It'll just like they'll have the away section, right?
No. The empty seats are going to be given to Arsenal fans.
Yeah, I was about to say no. The empty seats are to Arsenal. Yeah.
No, I read up on it. Yeah.
It's stadium of Arsenal fans.
It's our first Champions League quarterfinals. It's our first Champions League quarterfinal. So anyone that can get their hands on it in England is going to that game. I mean, they're going to miss work, whatever. Like they're going to be at the game. No one's selling, and they're definitely not selling a ticket to anyone that's
imagine the resale price
in Germany.
I got an apartment every day.
True, but I don't think I would ever resell.
No, you wouldn't resell. You wouldn't go.
But also, it's like when you're buying tickets from another country, you have to put in all your details and stuff like that. So,
see, if I were you, I'd feel comfortable if I was playing Bayern.
No, I do feel comfortable. I think it could have gotten much.
Right now, Bayern Munich.
Yeah, but I mean, you also got to look at our form. We've been in good form as well.
I mean, I know, but
playing bloody Sheffield United.
But I mean,
still good form, man.
Bayern's last 5 games: 2-1, 2-2, 3-0, 8-1, 5-2. I know they've played terrible teams, but
Dylan, Dylan, don't tell me what is
5-2. 10-2.
Come on, Dylan. You're talking about the same team you'll beat 3-2 at home, barely snuffed to win.
3 points is 3 points.
Harry Kane's hurt.
And 1-0 away.
Nah, that's the same way. That's the same way. Like Gabriel's hurt. Haaland's hurt. Yeah.
Oh, he's still injured mid-April. I'm like, wait a minute.
I thought it was his ankle, not his groin.
Speaking of Haaland, which has nothing to do with Haaland, but it does. The Norwegian kits are sick.
Yeah, I saw this.
And as he limped out of training.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pep was like, hey man, just act like you sprained your ankle, man, and then you're good.
Yeah, just roll it really bad, but it's just gonna be a roll.
I do have confidence. I think it does suck. We got probably the worst draw we could have gotten.
I don't know about worse.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it could have been worse than we could have gotten City or Madrid.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if we win, we have to play City or Madrid. But I do like to an extent that we're not playing a team like Dortmund or like Atletico Madrid, where if we did lose to them, we're getting slack for losing to them.
Yeah.
I mean, and if we do make a run, especially against these two teams, either City, we're gonna get respect on our name at the in the European level, you know, because I mean that's everyone's like, okay, yeah, like Arsenal are a good team right now, like really good in the Premier League, but
what have you won? What have you won?
Yeah, you need something to show for it.
They're talking about, well, you haven't done anything in Europe, you know, and what a better way to do it, you know. And I think these guys have a lot of moxie to them, and they want to prove something. I think they all have chips on their shoulders. It's not like, you know, they're. I mean, you could say they're softies, but I don't think the Arsenal team's a soft team.
Who?
The Arsenal team. I don't think we're a bunch of softies.
No, I wouldn't say softies, I guess. But, I mean, you can't get it done in Europe, it seems.
Well, I mean, dude, that's the past, man. Hopefully the present's a little bit kinder to us.
It's like Chiellini. It's football
heritage. As we see here,
Tottenham. Arsenal
Football Club. 13-time English champions.
13, there we go.
14-time FA Cup.
Hey, we've got the most FA Cups of all time.
But you're missing something. The list, it doesn't say anything about Champions League anywhere.
Okay, man.
As far as you scroll, there's nothing here. I mean, come on, mate.
Cameron, how old were you when y'all won the Champions League?
I was 8. Come on.
Okay.
No, I would have been. Yeah, I was 8.
Yeah, something around there. Yeah.
08, 09, and it was in May probably. So yeah, 8. Would have been 9 that year.
Bloody massive fan.
But mate, I knew that. I knew, yeah, Ronaldo. But like, you know, I knew all that. I was watching him in diapers. Not at 8. I wasn't in diapers at 8.
Yeah.
I was not in diapers.
I feel like I remember
8.
that. I feel like I remember that.
But yeah, no. Couldn't tell you a thing about United when I was 8 years old. I mean, last time we won the Premier League, I was 13, so it's not like I was really, you know, dead on with you. What, you know, United.
The thing is, though, it's like, it hasn't. The Premier League hasn't become so accessible to us, you know, as of recently, you know, it hasn't been like we couldn't have just gone on TV and watched a United game in 08. You'd probably have to find.
Why did I choose United over City? I was literally, you know,
because
I've
City
never
was
really told about, you know, when I became a United fan, but it was the day we lost the title to City.
We were at
the title at Aguero.
Were we in Topsail with Al?
Yes, we were there.
That a different day?
And I was like, no.
I think it might have been a different day
because I was sitting on my couch.
We did have a deadline day, though. Yeah,
with my dad, and I was like, I think I'm going to go for United. And then 2 minutes later, Aguero scores. I was just like, wow, this is great. But yeah, no, that was like the day that I was like, I'm going to be a United fan. And then throughout high school, it sucked. So I was just a Ronaldo fan for most of it.
Well, I know you remember.
You were a City.
I was right on the edge. Yeah, I was right on the edge of going forward with City, but I was like,
gotta go see PSC.
Yeah. It was honestly, it was Christian Bull. It was the comeback from 3-0 down against Liverpool, and I was like, that's too good. Like, that was awesome.
Yeah, but just Benteke on the team, just soldiers right. He said, I want you right with CPFC. I mean, that's how I became a United fan.
All right, Walker. Yeah, tell your story.
Come on, Walker. How did you become an Arsenal fan?
Because, man, we were at one of those soccer tournaments. I got a little mini ball, and it had all these Arsenal things on it. I bought it, and I guess that became my team. And then I also looked in, and then Robin Van Persie was my favorite player for a good bit. So
he's an Arsenal legend, I'll tell you.
He's an Arsenal legend, and then he's also, dude. It's
he doesn't even give a shite about you lot.
I mean, to be fair, he did. I mean, he did win a prem and all that at United. So I mean, it does make sense. And also, 90% of Arsenal supporters hate him. So it's like, why would he?
Yeah.
You know, because he did. I mean, but the thing is, we did sell him to y'all. It's not like he left on a free and was like, "Oh, United," you know.
He was like, "Oh, United, I love that club."
But I mean,
it's been my dream since I was a boy.
I can't
is Martinelli going to be back though after international break? Because he's a mess. I don't think Trossard can fill those boots for much longer.
No, I don't think he can either. I think Trossard's definitely much more of a come off the bench kind of guy with a little bit of injury.
A little bit like Anthony, a little bit.
Yeah, just pretty. But I think Martinelli's not as bad off as
Visit spin the goal. Yeah, but Martinelli, I hate on him a lot, but I think for y'all's system, he's
got so much energy, dude.
Yeah, he's what y'all need out there.
That's what I think. What makes us so strong defensively is that
lines. Yeah. Saka just picks dandelions out on the touchline.
He was just busy making Saka sauce.
Yeah, with Luke Shaw.
The peri-peri sauce.
What?
That's what it's called. It's the peri-peri. No, but I don't know. I think that's what makes our defense so strong. Is that we get 11 guys back. Yeah. All of our players defend, which is very nice to see.
Saka was playing a little bit too defensive against Porto. You got to admit. He was back in his box. I saw 3 times when I was watching the game. I was like, I've never seen Saka back in the box. Whenever he started,
it's like the Leno guy. He was looking. He looks. That guy is dangerous every time he gets the ball. He kind of reminds me of
love Galeno.
He reminds me of He reminds me of Luis Diaz. He's a pretty similar player.
I don't want him then. Don't want him.
Dude, you can't say that. You didn't think at one point Luis Diaz was he was a top 3 winger in the Prem, left wing. At one point, when he was on fire that first season, are you kidding me?
Boy.
Don't make me pull it up.
I will not. I will not commit to putting Luis Diaz top 3 left wings.
He had a great year whenever Rashford had an even better year.
I thought you were gonna bring up Carrasco as a comp, and I was like, I can get with that, but
wait, maybe I'm lying, dude.
Yeah, he almost won Palace.
Dude, yeah, you waffling, mate.
Maybe I am.
Luis Diaz is not him.
I thought he had a good season one year.
He just looked good.
He's kind of the same as how Owen talks about Kai Havertz at Chelsea. He just has a purple patch at a good time, and everybody's like, oh.
Yeah.
I think Kai Havertz gets a bad rap. I think he's actually. He's a much better player than
he's been really good because you guys actually have a system.
Let's see what his stats are this season.
You actually have a system.
Dude, he has
pretty decent. 8 goals, 3 assists in the Premier League.
That's pretty solid, man.
That's pretty solid. I think that's more than Rashford.
Playing midfield, yeah, playing midfield / striker.
Yeah, that's Jesus, Trossard, false 9, and Havertz.
Yeah.
At least our leading scorer is not McTominay anymore. He's tied with Højlund.
Who is it, Garnacho, please?
No,
it's Højlund. Oh my gosh, Højlund from a purple patch is crazy.
Yeah. Højlund from 5 games is now our leading scorer.
Hey, you can take.
Yeah, well, no,
at least
McTominay, Rashford, and Højlund are all at 7. So. I did see something confirm what we were talking about that one day that McTominay's goals have accounted for 5 points, the most by anybody.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
that's insane. But yeah,
no, that's as a substitute though, right?
Yeah.
I think what was it? I think Nunez was 4 points, maybe.
Yeah, or something. He was not far
4 or
behind
5,
him.
Yeah,
3 or 4 or something, or 4 or 5. I meant, yeah. But big day for Arsenal. When is it, Nick? What, 3 weeks? 2 weeks from now?
2 weeks, yeah. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, tomorrow or yesterday.
So we get the international break and then it goes straight into UCL. Does it actually?
No. International break.
City,
and then we have
City Arsenal on Sunday. Next Sunday.
And then
11:30.
Sorry, so maybe 3 weeks, I guess.
Yeah, it must be
big
3
watch
weeks.
Party for that one.
Yeah, we need to get together for a couple of these games.
We should for sure. Sunday 11:30 for Arsenal City's like a perfect time.
Yeah, nobody's doing anything. Oh, but Owen's going to be in the city probably, and Andrew. Oh,
Andrew's going to be in. Oh, sorry, man. I'm in California.
Sorry, man. I'm off the coast of Bora Bora, stepping away at the mo. All right, lads. Well, that wraps up episode 9 of The Substitutes. I hope everybody enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and good night from the boys.
Palace.
Glory, glory, Man United.